Yeah, hi everyone. My name's Victor Luber. So, feeling pretty good these days because I finally got the body I've always wanted.
Hey.
Yeah, and the best thing of all is she's only 22 years old. Okay, unfortunately that was bullshit. I'm not very successful at dating. When it comes to dating, I've got a bit of a problem in that I wouldn't want to date any woman who would want to date me. It's a sort of Groucho Marx conundrum. Actually, when you get to my age, a lot of the women that are interested in me have got kids already. A lot of guys find that off-putting, but it doesn't bother me though, as long as they've only got one kid, preferably a daughter. I'm sensing some of you don't like this. This is going to be fine, don't worry. If they've got a daughter, that could be ideal, because let's say, for example, she's 10 years old. You've only got to wait 8 years, then you can do a Woody Allen.
Oh, no.
It's okay, don't worry. Obviously, I was only joking. You don't need to wait that long. So, we just had the US presidential elections. Got any Americans in here tonight? Oh, that's good. But anyway, what was it? Oh yeah, so a lot of people are very worried that we have a warmongering idiot in the White House. But it's okay, because Joe Biden's gone now. Actually, the whole election was fucking crazy though. I mean, we had 2 failed assassination attempts on Donald Trump. I mean, my God, the Secret Service, they really dropped the ball on that. Especially the first one. I mean, I know they've been making a big push for diversity, equity and inclusion. But you think they could at least find someone who can shoot straight. That's a relief. I was worried that joke might be a bit off target. Anyway, so Donald Trump is, he's announced that he's going to ban trans women from competing in women's sports. Don't know about you folks, but I find that pretty troubling. I think we should be celebrating trans women in women's sports. Am I right, guys? Yeah, because for trans women to overcome all the prejudices and barriers against them in order to compete in women's sports, I mean, that takes some real balls. Actually, I've been told that as a straight, white, cisgender guy, I've got no business commenting on trans issues like trans women in sports. But I strongly dispute that. I actually know a lot about trans women in sports, and that's because I spent 11 years working for Transport for London.
Oh!
So, actually, I'm currently in the process of applying for a new job. And one of the job requirements is that I actively promote diversity, equity and inclusion in the workplace. Now, as you can imagine, that won't be an issue for me. I'm actually a big believer in DEI. I believe that people of colour in particular deserve a fair crack of the whip. Is that good? Okay, so, I forget you heard that one. Anyway, the government are trying to put a stop to Islamophobia. And actually, how many of you here were aware that November was Islamophobia Awareness Month? Put your hand up if you knew about that. Okay, obviously it didn't work very well then, did it? Well, anyway, Islamophobia is obviously a big problem here in the UK. That said, there are times when I do get a bit disillusioned with Islam. Apparently, a recent opinion poll indicated that 37% of British Muslims think that a woman should always obey her husband. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I find that very troubling. I mean, you want it to be at least 90%, surely. I mean, what the fuck is wrong with British Muslims these days? They've gone all soft. Islam is clearly not what it used to be. But I think, actually, Islamophobia Awareness Month, it sounds a bit negative. I think it needs a bit of a rebrand to make it sound more celebratory. I mean, how about, for example, Islamic History Month? Plenty of notable events to get stuck into there.
Oh, no.
I mean, you've got 9/11 and 7/7, Bataclan Massacre, Charlie Hebdo, Manchester Arena bombing. The list is endless. I don't think 1 month would be long enough, really.
Oh, no.
Actually, I was thinking of converting to Islam myself recently. But then I thought, no, that would be suicide.
Oh.
Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed my jokes this evening. Next time I'll be doing one of my more controversial sets. Thank you very much. I've been Victor Luber.